Hello, hello, party people. Yes, we are in Red Room. I'm honestly not going to try to flame anyone much. Just in some other news first. I don't know if this is a vlog or life update. I don't know what the fuck this is. One of my coworkers tested positive, and they're taking the people who work with her, like the receptionist desk. They're taking all of them and having them quarantine themselves until they get tested and are clear to return to work. There's a couple of people who work that front desk who are not included in the quarantine group. Now, I work with the front desk, but I'm actually in the room they're in. To explain, there's like a little screen door, glass door, blocking everything out, keeping everything away that doesn't need to go in there. I don't know what to say to, especially one of my coworkers who I don't know how they didn't qualify to be part of the quarantine group, but I guess the workplace needed someone to fill in. I don't know. It's pretty. You see, what I think is she must have had it before, tested positive before, and now she's testing negative, because I never actually showed them proof, but I did inform my workplace that I tested positive, and I let them know when I stopped testing positive and tested negative. That was when I was able to return to work. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a very sticky situation. So the rest of this is about. That was just the other news that was happening in my life. The other news is about. So basically, I thought I had 1 year left. I thought I had one good year left, where I could, attempt to be independent, go on an adventure. It doesn't even matter anymore where it is. It's just as long as it's not here. And I don't mean here as in this household. I mean here as in Connecticut in general. Maybe entirely Connecticut, but if there was farther away, I would also consider it. It's just interesting how the prodigal son returns from Las Vegas, and I don't want to say a certain someone whose room is right there next to mine. That's my older brother, for you guys that don't know. I would never call him the good son, but then again, up until a certain point, I was never a good son either, let alone the good son. Nowadays, am I the good son? Yes, I am. Just the way the cards fell. I think I learned a lot from Vegas, and I learned about how selfish people could be. I don't want to say especially my ex, but at the time, but I sort of realized how selfish she could be, the way things ended and stuff. And I just said to myself, I don't want to be selfish. I don't want to spend the rest of my life doing that. There's an expression called "kill them with kindness," but the only problem with that is sometimes people take advantage of the kindness, and then you can't just keep being kind when you're not being when the kindness is not being returned. There's one really big thing that I don't know about him, but for me that really bothered me about growing up was that, especially now that I look back on it, I think I realized that something was wrong and something didn't happen that was supposed to happen a certain way in the past, that I realized when I was an adult legally. I don't want to say it's a grudge, but it sort of is. I just never understood how parents, but just people in general, would raise their children without being able to fluently speak in a common language with them. Fluently. Because, I just felt if I was able to talk to someone with a lot of stuff I was dealing with when I was growing up, I was just some kid in high school who didn't fit in. And, what the hell did I know about healthy communication skills? And I thought a lot of immigrant families were like that. And then I looked around, like, from friends, from relatives, their families aren't like that. To me, they seem more healthy. Now, do we see all the skeletons in their closets? No, but they just seemed happier. They just seemed more at peace. And I know that I was losing my mind several times enough to be hospitalized several times. I don't know. I thought that was normal. I thought all immigrant parents, they just don't talk to their kids about anything serious. I thought that was normal. I thought that was every family, that at least minority families. I didn't know it extended to any other race, but I just assumed all this shit was normal. And then when I grew up and I was facing intensified depression, mania, certain symptoms of psychosis, and those are not good things to have, especially at the same time. I think a big part that I never really picked up on was I need to stop trying to do everything by myself. I think I need to start asking for help, especially with things that are beyond my scope of knowledge, of patience, whatever you want to call it. Knowledge of communication as well. Well, I guess that's all that's going on. I mean, I don't think I flamed anyone too much, but I don't want to say I'm mad, but I'm tired of being the only good son. Not that I won't accept that title. I mean, I'll wear it like a red badge of courage, but like there's like no effort coming down from that side whatsoever. And I get it. You're ill. You might not be motivated. Yet I was doing this shit before I got diagnosed. Who do you think handles all our parents' medical paperwork, their forms, their prescriptions, their visits to whatever doctors? Who do you think handles all that? And it's like, oh, we can't bother him because, you know, his illness, and him spending 1 to 2 days sleeping straight on a regular basis. I don't know what kind of life that is, but I mean, he's still alive, so he must find some enjoyment out of it. But me, this life right here, I'm kind of getting tired of it. Not necessarily it's a YouTube channel, of course, but just trying to coexist with other people in this household who don't really know how to be nice, how to be kind, and I don't know. I'm not looking for validation or anything, but when it's so obvious to everyone, it shouldn't be that obvious that I'm the only good son. Like, there has to be some other effort put in by other offspring. But that's all I got. That was getting a little too far, so I don't want to keep going with the flaming before I upset myself. Alright guys, thanks for listening. The next video is going to be a Thirst Traps video with a not so special yet different twist. I don't know if I did it before or whatever. You know, we'll figure it out. Alright, take care of yourselves and each other, guys.